are you?
Oh, good.
Really good.
Yeah. Like, you are... when are you due?
Let's just say you probably have never had anyone this pregnant on your show.
I mean, really, you look like it's any minute now.
It could be.
Well,
water could go any second.
I have tongs. I have mitts. You know,
this looks like my mom. This looks like my mom at the last birth. I'm surprised. I'm surprised you didn't have these.
Well, you can take these with you. Now, what was happening at the last birth? Didn't you bring pizza in there or something?
I was hungry. I first brought her a what do you call it? Magnolia, because that was it was.
Huge.
It was big,
She wanted me to think of my vagina as a magnolia flower.
Exactly. That was it.
And I was like, I never want to think of my vagina that big, ever.
But it was going to open, and that's what the flower did.
The blossoming magnolia.
And then I got hungry, and she was, in the stirrups and everything. But I said, it was like, it was dilating. So I said, I'm really hungry. I'm just gonna come back. I came out with pizza,
Doritos,
and Doritos.
Well, actually, the best part of that was when Mom called me when I was in labor and said, "So I'm about to take a swim, and I was gonna get a massage. How long do you think you're gonna be laboring?" And I was like, I don't know, Mom. I mean, and I'm like calling the nurse going, do you know how long I'm gonna be laboring? My mom wants to swim.
Like, should we make it a 60-minute or 90-minute massage? Like, should we cut it down?
Exactly.
Wow, you're very, very relaxed at this whole thing. Nothing stresses you out.
Number 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, not for you, but number 6 as far as a grandma.
As far as a grandmother, no, it doesn't. Well, none of it really stressed me out. But the excitement is far greater than the stress part. I should have been more mindful. I thought that the baby, the last baby, was going to be a girl so much that I did knit a pink blanket. And when I saw his penis coming out, I like rack focused to the pink blanket and thought, boy, did I screw up.
Yeah.
Right?
But you very quickly then knit a white blanket.
I did.
Which we just found, we brought it back out.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet. But you know what this one is because you did a reveal.
Yeah, I couldn't, I had to be prepared if it was another boy.
Right.
Yeah, which I would have been really happy with, obviously, but, I just needed to know. Oh, yeah.
Look.
Oh, that was the best.
So you're going to have a little girl finally.
Yeah.
And you have names picked out?
We do. We have a couple of them, and we're going to decide when the day comes.
And are your sons happy to have a little sister?
Yeah.
Do you think they'll be sweet to her?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They're super excited. I think they're, aw, it's my boys.
Well,
they're really excited.
Oh.
Yeah, Bing, I think, is probably, I've got a teenager. Ryder's a teenager.
God, I can't believe how old he is now.
I know, in that picture, he was even young, that he's so much, I can't, every week he comes down and I feel like I'm looking at a different boy. I was just like, whoa, he's just growing so fast.
Maybe it is. Maybe someone's fooling you. A lot of people are living there. Yeah.
Switching boys
just to see if you'd notice.
No, of course, they're so excited.
Yeah. So you were, Bing was, how much did he weigh?
7'12".
7'12". And this one is going to weigh a lot.
Well, see, I think she's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's crazy, I don't know where,
You don't know where
you can't believe that our stomach stretches that much.
Right. Well, it's like a magnolia.
It's a magnolia. No, exactly. And by the way, I planted a magnolia tree in the front yard, so you might get another one.
You did?
So you'll think about a vagina every time you see that tree.
God, my own vagina
That's
every time
all we're going to think about
beautiful.
when we see it. So Oliver, who is in a show that I produced, Splitting Up Together.
We were just talking about that on
Moving to Tuesdays.
I love that show. Is it Moving to Tuesdays?
Yes, it is.
Right.
But it's a great
best.
It's a great show, and he's fantastic in it. And you posted something for his birthday that I'm confused about. Can we show it?
You're confused about.
I mean, his head isn't even in it. It's just your breasts. I mean, we're not cutting it off. That's how she did it.
That is, you know what's so funny? When I saw that, I actually had to press on it to make sure. I was confused.
Right.
But you see, I was jet lagged, and I just came in from Frankfurt. And I took 4 melatonin. And
I had to tell her, I got on the phone, I said, whatever you do, do not delete this post.
Is this? Yeah.
What do you need?
Well, I wondered if
You're
my
fine.
underpants were showing.
No,
There's
please don't show them.
I'm not going to show them.
All right, why don't we take a break and see where your underpants are?
Yeah,
All right,
okay.
we'll take a break. We'll be back, and we'll be back. Congratulations on Fabletics. It's doing very well. This is your 5th year? 5 years.
5th year.
Yeah.
It's our 5th year anniversary coming up.
I mean, everything is so good looking and so comfortable. It's all for
Thank you.
sports.
Well, I mean, this is actually what we're doing here,
No,
which is...
this is
Mom
in the dressing room right now.
This
I
is-
wore it in.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
I've been
Mama
wearing it
lives
all
in them.
day. It's the most comfortable. I mean, seriously, I love it.
So, Mommy and I, the first thing we've ever done... Ooh.
Look at that. Shake your booty.
Yeah, it's been 5 years. I mean, it's just incredible to see where the company's gone in that short period of time. And it just keeps growing, and it's just been really amazing.
It's great. Well, it's a great product. That's the most
Thank
important
you.
thing.
Right.
So now you're doing something together, which is part of this, sort of, but what is it?
We are doing a collection. Mom is a founder of an amazing organization called Mind Up, and I saw that. We got to.
So yeah, for those people who don't know what Mind Up is, explain that.
Mind Up is a program that I created in 2003 in order to help children manage their emotions, understand their brain in the classroom, how to handle the stressors that they're dealing with, and self-manage themselves. They can focus better, their reading grades went up, their ability to enjoy and be happy has really risen. 83% was our research, much more research than that. So we have 6 million children now.
6 million kids.
That's great. The 50% of the proceeds go to this Mind Up organization, but it's a new. What is it called exactly? Is it the same? Is it Fabletics?
Yeah, it's Fabletics. And then this is my favorite because we actually did a bootleg,
Oh,
which we haven't done yet. And
that's fantastic. That looks like
these.
something that we would have seen you wear, like on Laugh-In or something like that.
Well,
that exact same thing.
And by the way,
This is
just so
Mom's
we know, it's
uniform.
inspired by
Is it?
70s.
It's fantastic.
And we have a lot of lotuses here. And you know what the meaning of a lotus is?
Vagina?
Actually, close. Wisdom.
Yes, it is.
Right?
Very close.
Yeah.
Very close. All right, we have to go to break, but I have to say I love you both individually and together, and this is fantastic. I'm happy for you, and I'm happy for you, and I can't wait to meet your little girl. And
thank you.
Little Ellen. It'll be
so
great.
excited.
All right, we're going to come back and play a game. I'll ask a question. First thing that pops into your mind, we'll start with Goldie, then Kate, then me. All right.
I'm so scared.
What's the most rebellious thing you did as a teenager?
Drove through a cemetery, but I was in the back seat.
Let's say, drove my mom's Ferrari to a Kings game.
You did? Oh my God.
I did. I mean, it sounds terrible.
Oh, it
and really,
is
like,
terrible.
spoiled.
We're
Wow.
gonna talk about that.
But I did. I took it.
Wow. That's fantastic.
It drove like amazing.
I bet.
It was like
incredible?
I was
Yeah.
16, and it was like
It
whoa.
drove like a vagina, is what.
That reminded me of a funny story, but we're playing a game. So
You
okay.
can tell the story.
Mom had a car that was stolen out of the house, and she didn't realize it was stolen for 2 weeks. It
Wow.
was stolen. They found it completely taken apart, and that's the true story.
Wow. Have you ever caught your parents having sex?
Yes.
No.
No. What do you say when you need to swear but the kids are around?
Oh, shoot.
I don't believe you.
I'm lying.
She's totally lying.
I'm
Well,
lying.
then say what you say. Okay.
Oh, it is that, isn't it? It's like you say something like, oh, and then you're like, oh, I mean, stop.
keep going. Have you ever been in handcuffs?
No.
Liar.
You are such a liar.
I'm not.
You're lying.
I've never been in handcuffs.
Yes.
Yes, you are.
You,
Yeah,
you have
you're lying.
Why was I on
even
handcuffs?
like fuzzy handcuffs?
No, I wasn't even in. I like to touch people. I don't like to be.
All right, besides making love, showering, or swimming, what's something else that you've tried doing naked?
Oh, I didn't answer.
I know.
I was at Lake Mead in the 70s, and I didn't have any clothes on, and I skinny dipped in the water, and I was naked, right?
Well, the question said other than swimming, but
Okay, I didn't swim.
all right, what's the hardest thing to do when you're pregnant?
Fly?
All righty.
I would say it's more than one thing. It's sleep. It's sex, and
I never found that.
hard. And this one, walking. Walking's actually hard.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know what?
At this
These are
point.
on wheels. We can just wheel you out of here.
That's what I.
Welcome, Mom. Mom, hi. Welcome to The Ellen Show. I'm Kate Hudson. I'm hosting the show with my mom. Who's Mom? Mom, she's late. She's always late.
Wait,
This is
wait,
her
honey.
thing. Mom.
I'm late. Did we start?
Yeah.
We started.
We started?
We started.
That's so great.
We are so happy to be here. At first, I was a little nervous because I just was, and they told me to be myself, and I was
know,
like,
that was what I was worried about most, actually, is that about you being yourself. Because, I mean,
True.
the last time we
about
were
that,
definitely ourselves, weren't we?
I know, which is why I got a little nervous
And it's
about
why I
coming
didn't
here.
think we'd be invited back again. I
No,
mean, that's
because we
it.
were, you know, a little, I don't know. We should explain this. We were
Okay.
here in September.
Yeah.
I was very pregnant.
You were?
Literally about
I had
ready
a
to have
birthing
the
table
baby.
backstage. I mean, just in case. It was like...
And we had the best time, and it was the first time we'd ever done a show together.
Like live, like in front of people.
Yeah, we do shows in our living room, just not in front of people. But it was super fun, and Mom remembered thinking how, you know, it was entertaining, and I said,
It was. Well, here's the thing. Here's what I loved. When I saw it, I thought, you know what? I could watch this. I totally could. I mean, I thought you were fabulous, by the way.
I mean, you were fabulous. But anyway, they asked us if we wanted to come back to guest host together, so here we are.
Yeah, here we are.
Now, I feel like there's one thing that happens on this show that Mom's the most excited about.
What?
Twitch.
Here's the thing. I love Ellen so much, but when I first did her show, I did it really because I got to dance with her. And now we get to dance on our own, and I'm so excited.
in like months.
I know, isn't it fun, guys? Oh my God.
So first off, we have to thank our DJ Twitch.
Hey, Twitch. You are awesome.
Welcome.
I love you so much.
So, okay, so
Yeah.
I'm shocked, Rebecca, because the last time we were here, we said vagina a lot.
We did, but
I think you were
not
a little
a
drunk.
lot, though.
You were a little drunk.
I wasn't
Maybe.
drunk. Now I'm drunk.
We were pretty filthy. We were pretty filthy, and it's, we should take a look. Vagina.
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 Vagina. Okay. How many times?
It was a lot.
Not that many.
It was a lot.
It was not that many times we said vagina. How about, okay, would penis be better? I mean, let's
I
just
feel like-
saying. Right?
We're gonna be on our best behavior. We're gonna be on our best behavior
We are.
today. And as you might know, I just had my daughter.
Well, you know,
Which is kind of how it goes down in the birthing room anyway. But Ronnie Rose.
I was behaving
the
myself.
new addition to our family. Yes. And that crazy outfit.
Oh my God.
I can't help but dress her up in these outfits.
Every day she says, Mom, you gotta come over. I've got another outfit on her. She's so beautiful. I came home for this outfit.
I
To the
know.
house.
And also, I have this thing with the headbands because I've never been able to put a little headband
On any of your children.
On any,
I
no.
know.
So
Thank
I love a
God.
headband. But it's hard being away from her.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, I would like to be able to check in and see how she's doing. So can we go live to my house? Great. Is the babysitter there?
Oh, hey, Kate, Goldie, don't worry about me. I've got everything under control. You focus on the show, and I am going to take care of your little darling girl. She? I don't know. Who cares at this age? It doesn't matter. Anyway, oh, we're having so much fun. Adorable little baby. So no need to rush. You just take your time. Enjoy the show. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I know. I know. Are they gone? No. They're gone? Take it. Take it. It's about to drool. Okay, take it. Let me have my arm. Thank you. If you need me, I'll be at Pachanga.
Oh my God.
Did she
Pachanga?
said she was going to Pachanga?
Pachanga?
What's
Pachanga? Is it like a dirty word? No?
What is
Another
Pachanga?
one. Oh my God.
Pachanga is
Honey,
like a
who is that
casino.
baby, by the way?
It wasn't my baby.
I was
So anyway, we're here on the Warner Brothers lot. This is where my mom shot one of my favorite movies, Private Benjamin.
Honey, would
We
you
shot
like
her.
that? Oh my God! You know,
We spent a lot of time on this lot.
more than Judy Benjamin. Mm-hmm. I met Kurt
That's right.
on Swing Shift,
Yeah.
and so I met
he was-
Kurt right here.
With the trailer, I remember this story because you put a sign on the trailer that said
Yeah.
if the trailer is
It's
a rockin',
rocking,
don't come
bother
knock.
knocking. Yeah.
That's how I grew up. So
Go
anyway,
figure.
we're so excited to be here that we actually went to share
Yeah.
our excitement with people on the Warner Brothers lot. So we got some cameras, went to surprise people on this tour.
What a blast.
Yeah, and it was really fun.
Hi. God, hi everybody. What is this? A wind tunnel or something?
We are at the Warner Brothers, we're at Warner Brothers studio. We are going to surprise the people who are about to take a tour.
Yeah. Okay, you think I should take these off? I don't know. Do you think they'll recognize
look
me with
great.
these on? I don't know. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, oh here we go. Oh my God.
Oh,
look at-
hi!
Oh,
Hi! I'm Kate. This is my mother, Goldie. Mom spent many years here at
at Warner Brothers.
I made a lot of movies here. I have a lot of history here.
Let's go on the bus.
Should we go on the bus?
And then we're gonna take you to the Ellen Show.
So here's some snacks.
Here we got snacks.
You might want something for later.
We got my favorite kind of snacks.
Lay's and a Munchies and
We got Bailey's. Anyone like a Bailey's and coffee?
Oh, let's go for it.
It's too early for tequila? Come on.
It's too early for tequila.
Just a little, you know, a little tipple, as they say in England.
Where are you from?
England.
You are?
How about some tequila?
Tequila? Are we joking?
Yeah, here, yeah.
It's Don Julio.
Yeah.
Here, put this in your pocket for later.
You're gonna be in charge.
Where are you from?
Germany.
From Deutschland. Ich kann Deutsch sprechen ein bisschen. Yeah, so but listen,
I don't know how she speaks
so
German,
well.
but she does.
Yeah,
and if she's had a couple drinks, she's fluent. And then we have, where are you guys?
Iowa.
This is crazy. We could speak so many different languages. Isn't there a language in Ohio that's Ohio? Iowan?
Maddie, you need to drive us back because we've all been drinking.
Well, how much tequila did I have?
I'm gonna drive. I'll drive.
Okay, you take the wheel.
All right, guys, we're gonna man the weather.
Follow me. Little rain never hurt, huh?
Well, it did my hair. Okay.
Goldie and Kate, you're gonna be up front with me.
Truly?
You guys excited? Yeah. Mom's in charge.
I made Private Benjamin here, and you know, I did Swing Chick. This is where I met Kurt Russell, and this is where we fell in love.
Mommy, do you want to introduce our friends? Our new friends?
Oh, right here. I feel like I've known you forever. Oh my God.
There's something I need to clear up.
Yeah.
Over the holidays, someone tweeted this photo of me. Just a note to anyone shopping for Kate Hudson this holiday season, she doesn't need any more cutting boards.
I bought you one for Christmas.
She did. She got me a cutting board for Christmas. But some people accuse me of being a cutting board hoarder. That is not the case, so I want to set the record straight once and for all. I did collect all those cutting boards, but I don't have a cutting board problem. The truth is, I knew we were hosting this show, and I know Ellen always gives things away to her audience, so everyone here is gonna get a new cutting board. You can use them to chop onions. Yes. You can chop anything you want. You can do cheese.
You could do cheese.
You could do like a pretty cheese thing.
Or you could do like 50 Shades of Grey stuff with your husband, which is also a possibility.
You are welcome for that. Anyway, we'll be back. Welcome back. As you probably noticed, Ellen is not here today, but the good news is you're getting 2 blondes for the price of 1.
Yeah, easy.
So, Mommy, last time we were here, we told the birthing story of Bing, and then I was super pregnant, and now we had Ronnie. You were in the room again.
I was.
And we had a different experience.
Well, first of all, I had to ask your permission.
Well, first
Because
of all...
the last time that it happened, I ate too many Doritos in front of you, brought you a Lotus, asked you to smell it, which is the worst thing you can do to a pregnant person. And then you asked me to please put down my pizza.
Yeah, well,
so
that's true.
Then when I had, you know, whatever, you leaned up and went, Mom, shut up, in one of your major contraction pushing things. So I was careful.
Yeah, and
I said, would it be okay? Do you want me to be in the room?
Of course I wanted you in the room.
So I did ask permission. See, I'm a really fair mom, aren't I?
Yeah, no, you are.
I mean, it's like, honey, do you still want me?
Well, what ended up happening, too, is this time I really tried to do it naturally. Mm-hmm. And then, so remember when I was induced trying to do it naturally, and then everyone would be in the room, and then I'd have those like crazy contractions where I'd be talking, and then all of a sudden I'd go, and I'd like have to hunker down, and then I had
this time or the last?
This was this time.
Okay, just
and
getting
then I
me
had
straight.
and then I had to tell, because there were so many people in and out, and I was feeling left out of like the social aspect of it, that I looked at the nurse. I was like, I think I want the epidural because I'm too social for natural childbirth. And so I ended up getting a walking epidural, and then during the actual pushing was like that, and
He
you
was
were
amazing.
right. The doctor was amazing.
Yeah.
But Mom, once again, man, she was right in there. It was like, I remember the doctor goes, Goldie, you get a little closer, you might fall
Well,
in.
he was sort of like this, leaning down, doing the thing with the baby. And I'm trying to get in on him to try to look over his shoulder. And now I see the head, and I'm going, oh, there's the head. And then it went back. And he said, Goldie, if you get any closer, you're gonna fall in. So, you know, I took my cue. I didn't get much closer.
And she made...
Oh my God.
Yeah, you took it, but it was amazing. There she is.
There is
Mommy,
the
with her
result,
little-
yeah.
And I see, you know, a lot of people ask, like, you know, what do you inherit from your mom, or what do you inherit from your thing? And I will say that the one thing I hope Ronnie doesn't inherit.
I have to do this.
Why? Is our body odor?
Is this what you don't like?
We're like sweating people.
Oh.
And so I hope Ronnie doesn't get that part, because it's a little bit, you know, our pheromones are strong. And
Yeah, but we're strong women.
So cheers that. Right. So when we were here, let's see, what else did I confess that I stole your car. You didn't hear
Why
that
are you
before.
reminding me again?
Because
No, it's
we're on the show.
unbelievable.
We need to, like, you know, pull it back.
No, we're just rehash.
But
we're rehashing something I learned on the show the last time.
But
that
is
you
it
actually
weird for
stole
you
my car.
to
You know,
hear those things?
I'm trying to control myself. I'm trying to pull it down to a real place of forgiveness,
Well, we did
tolerance.
bust some things up in Mom's house sometimes.
Well, the fact that I came in on a party, right? But I was out of town.
Yeah.
And I went in the kitchen, and there was a strange young man wrapped in my very expensive Native American chief blanket.
Okay.
Coming from the backyard trees.
Our friend was a Malibu guy. He liked to be outside. He slept outside.
Totally, man.
Well, on that note, we're going to be right back. So before the show, we sent out a tweet asking people to share their most embarrassing mom stories. I know I have a few. I'm sure Ryder has a bunch. But there was one story that we felt really needed to be shared with everyone. Mom, you're going to like this. So come on out, Ollie. Right across here, so we got to sneak him over
that's
here.
Great.
Yes.
I mean, God, we have a history at Warner Brothers, let's face it, right?
We have a couple stories about Mom. I think there's one in particular that we could show. There's two, I think.
Well, there's one that you and I both experienced, right? Camp.
This is a
I
good
was
one.
11 years old, 10 or 11 years old.
I was way too young to be at sleepaway camp.
That's right, but that's okay. 'Cause they got rid of us. And it was my duty in life to have nobody know who my parents were. I just wanted to be my own thing. I didn't want anyone to know that my mother was Goldie Hawn.
Ditto.
And so I did the best that I could. No one knew at camp. We have this big hill at camp.
It's like a
called,
yeah,
yeah,
like
big
this
lawn that descends down into
beautiful
to this dock.
Right. The ocean, and it was like this, you know, it was like a runway of
right.
lawn.
And then it ends at this dock, and there's a camp, the director of the camp is doing his morning announcements, and out of nowhere, on the back of us, this seaplane goes, woo! and like roars down, and everyone's like, oh, look at that. And it makes a big left-hand turn, whoa, and then lands.
And it's louder and louder as it comes closer to the dock.
And then everyone gets quiet, all 700 campers. And it pulls up to the dock, and out comes my mother. Hi.
And she's doing this, and Oliver and I are like sitting on the lawn going, Mom?
I'm just like, oh my God.
And Mom's waving like up. She can see all the kids.
I'm coming to see my kids.
Like nobody comes to see their kids at sleepaway camp.
No.
My favorite one, she talked about your pee-pee on national television. That was
but that wasn't embarrassing. It was sort of like a yeah, Mom, because it was because you were like they said the doctor needed a bigger clamp, so for my circumcision.
Yeah,
and
that's
so,
just Mom trying. That's Mom trying to
totally
like,
lying.
build you up. And...
No, it's the truth.
Yeah,
I mean,
it is a true
I was
story.
waiting. I was so upset because you were a little bit older, you know.
I know.
And I was so scared, and the doctor came out, and he went, well, you'll be happy to know I've got to get a bigger clamp.
Yeah, but it hasn't grown. So that's the real problem.
Oh God! Why did we bring you here?
Oh my
Shouldn't
God.
be talking about this. Oh, I love you. But wait,
love you
real
too.
quick, Mommy, we love you so much.
Mom, I love you so much. I'm so happy to be here.
I know.
Right next door. This is so fun. You guys are doing an okay job.
We're doing the best.
You're doing the best you can.
We're doing
I
the
know.
best we can, whipping and whatever.
But we love you.
Love you, Mommy.
We love you, Mommy. And you know,
love you
for as
too.
many embarrassing stories as there are, there's 10 great stories for everyone. So you're just the best mom in the world. So we'll be right back.
Welcome back, you two. I'm happy to see both of you. The last time you were here, I was not here. You were here hosting with your mom.
Yeah, I liked it. I had a great time.
Yes. And how have you been, sir?
I've been great.
Yeah?
I've been great.
Good.
I've been hanging with my sissy, doing our podcast.
I know, that's
Trying to
fantastic.
raise 3 children, trying.
You
being the
both have
operative
3
word.
children, right?
Yeah,
He like raises children really easily.
this is what I do.
It's his best. It's
I
his
just
best
raise
work.
kids.
It's your best work,
I don't
raising
get
He's
kids?
the
paid
best
for it.
dad.
Are they the same ages? How old are your kids?
I had the first one, so it's
Right.
Ryder, then Wilder,
Right?
Then-
those are my
then-
babies. That's Wilder, Rio, and Bodie.
and then Bodie, and then Bing, and then Rio, and then Ronnie.
And this is your new one.
My new one,
Look,
yeah.
This is such
yeah.
a great picture.
Oh,
I love
I
it
know.
so much.
Look at all of
Yeah,
this.
so we had 2 boys
stuff
and a
together.
girl. It's kind of weird,
Yeah,
actually.
we both had 2 boys.
It's very
boys
strange
over.
that y'all have the same. But this new little child of yours,
Oh, Ronnie.
now, come on.
Oh, stop. Oh, no, stop. Yeah, she is. Oh, she's so funny. She's so deeply funny. I actually think she's got the funny gene because
She looks like it.
she loves jewelry. And so if you're wearing like any kind of necklace, she goes, off. So you have to take it off because she wears it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a little, it's a
She's
little
feminine,
concerning.
but tough.
Yeah, she's not.
She's gonna hold her own. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
She
She's
likes
tough.
the girly things,
Yeah.
but she
she's
demands
like,
them from you.
Right, right. Off. But she's like a
Shoes off.
That's so adorable.
It's so great.
That's great. Congratulations. Now, will you keep having children until one of you wins?
No.
I have a feeling I'm probably going to end up winning. I'm
I'm done.
there's-
I'm so done.
I don't know if I'm done yet. I'm in that place of like, right now,
Right.
Ronnie's at the age where you're like, I
Sweet
want another
spot.
baby.
Yeah.
But once she gets like 4, you're like, ooh, 4 or 5, like, I feel like my life is kind of back a little bit. They're
Yeah.
kind of in a groove.
I understand.
Yeah.
Anybody, you guys know what I'm talking about a little bit?
Well-
yeah. It's like a weird, there's like a window.
Yeah, my window is never wanted, ever. The window has never been open for one at all.
Maybe
And
you've never had a window.
never had,
ever.
I haven't had a window, but I
Had
do think they're adorable, and I
so
like
many
playing.
windows.
Yeah, playing with children is fun.
Yeah.
And then bye-bye.
No, I know.
Now, it's just interesting. So you're both are very similar. Obviously, you have kids, 3 kids, 3 kids.
Yeah.
And you're both in the business.
Yeah.
Is this something you both knew growing up, just because you had parents that were actors, that you both would go into this?
I think, no, I mean, I
no,
knew, I
she-
never thought I'd ever do anything else. I feel like I was just born, like, that's what I
There
was
was no
gonna do.
knowing with Kate. It just was.
Yeah.
She came out of the womb performing. song and dance, and you know, hey, look at me, and I was
Like Ethel
Wow.
Merman?
yeah,
Yeah.
Ethel Merman. She came out as Ethel Merman.
Hello.
Hello, world.
Kind of. I mean,
But it drove me crazy. I mean, this is why our relationship as
Yeah.
children was not very great
but
because
the answer to the question is, you didn't have. That's
I didn't.
Not, you were like freestyling. That you kind of grew up.
Well,
that was your like creative
This
outlet.
is not what I was hoping to do in my life, is become like a professional freestyler. But it was something
But
that
it-
I liked
you
to
would've
do.
been great
I
at it.
made movies. I like to make movies.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, she was acting and doing her thing. I was
Ollie
making
just
movies
was like
and
this,
freestyling.
This feels like it's like easy.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll go on a couple auditions. I'll see what happens.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
It's-
and then-
it worked out.
And then you fell in love with it.
It did. But what do you mean? This is y'all hung out when you were younger, right? Were you close?
Oh, you
Oh,
weren't
yeah, yeah.
super close.
We weren't super close, but as we got older and we got into our party years, things started to get a little, we got a
Yeah,
little closer.
once we were old enough to like each other's friends, things were real good.
Yeah, and we used to throw crazy huge parties that
Well, you
were
got to
over.
set it up because it was before we were like, we were naughty when our parents would leave town, and we always had like parties.
Right, we had crazy, yes,
Mom
we did.
would sort of find out about it. If a lamp was broken, it was like a real, like it was not good.
Oh my God, I broke a lamp once. I broke a lamp
And
on
it wasn't
Memorial
good.
Day weekend. It shattered into a billion pieces, and I think right now, if she is listening, I'm sorry, because I have not told you about this
She
yet.
still thinks like a dog.
Right, she still thinks a dog.
One of the dogs.
Oh, wow.
did the lamp. But what I'm trying to say is, as we got a little bit older and like started having fun with our parents, then we kind of our parents came to our parties at their house.
Right.
Does that make sense? So we'd throw the party, and my parents would just show up.
But Kate would invite the
Anyway,
industry people,
I
and I
was-
would invite the riffraff.
Oliver.
And she would always get pissed off at me because she's like, who is coming to these parties, and who is Jose Hernandez, and who's Charlie Chardoff, and who are all these people? And that's when she'd be Ethel Merman again.
Yeah. Why are they here?
are all these
They need to go home.
No,
Wait, we have to take a break.
Okay.
Because
Are you
it's-
getting confused?
No, I've
Okay.
never.
I just want to make sure.
No, I understand what's happening. He brought the riffraff, you brought the industry people. What am I confused about?
Okay. Well, no,
I have to
because-
take a break. You
okay,
can't.
We'll talk about
You
it.
can't. Don't suck me again. Don't suck me in again. Ellen, I believe
You weren't supposed to tell people that.
don't suck me into your story again. We'll be back. We're back with Kate and Oliver Hudson, and okay, so
I
finish
have
the
to tell
story.
the story. Basically, it went like I was always just wanting to make sure everything worked out okay. It's kind of like how we are in our podcast. Like I just want to make sure it's a little bit more organized and then it's not too crazy. Oliver's like, let it get crazy. It's fine. So I'm like standing at the door making sure that people who aren't supposed to be at the party aren't coming in. There's like 400 people in my parents' house. And I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. You know, the control freak in me is like, this is not okay. And I see someone scaling, literally scaling an 8-foot gate at my parents' house. And I'm freaking out. I'm like, this person, and I see this, and they come off and they like do like a back handspring thing, pulls down. I'm like about to yell at this guy, and it's Tom Cruise. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize you were coming to our party.
He's like, I wasn't invited.
He's like, I heard there was a party. I'm like, yeah, Tom, come on in.
Wow.
So, you know.
So that's how he gets around everywhere.
you
He
have
just
to
scales things.
Yes, he is Mission Impossible.
Wow.
It was wild. I mean, I'm not kidding. It
So,
was an 8. Yeah.
By the way, though, at the end of the night, Tom Cruise and Jose Hernandez were having the greatest conversation.
That is true.
It is true.
Tom Cruise is a friendly man, and he's interested in a lot of people.
That's
so
right.
I think Jose Hernandez also ended up the one sleeping in the bushes that night.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, we woke up and he was in one of Mom's rugs.
Oh, and Mom, oh my God, Mom woke up and she goes, who is sleeping in my rug on the outside? She's Ethel Merman
What do you mean?
too, I guess.
What do you mean in a rug? What do you roll up in a rug and sleep?
Yes!
Yeah. Look, we have so much fun.
All right, let's talk about the podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's Sibling Revelry. Explain what you're doing here.
We have never done anything together creatively, and this was a great opportunity for us to sort of explore the sibling dynamic, you know, and we wanted to be candid with our relationship. And honestly, it's been amazing, even just for us. And bringing on celebrities and their siblings to sort of gain different perspectives. It's a very important relationship that we think is sort of underexplored, honestly.
And it's funny because even we're kind of learning so much about it as we go, whether it's each other, other people. I think it doesn't matter. It's funny because we think we know people, but when you hear about them from their siblings' perspective, you get a completely different feeling about who they are, where they come from, and we didn't realize that, like, we ourselves how much fun it would be for us. I think it's been kind of one of the most rewarding things.
Honestly, yeah, for me, you know, it's been the most profound thing that I've done creatively. I know that sounds crazy, but it's just the truth. You know, working with Kate and being able to sort of talk about our relationship candidly, for some crazy reason, when the mic is in front of my face, I'm able to be more vulnerable and say more. I don't know why.
That's fantastic, really fun. And I love that you love it so much. That's really
I love
great.
it so much.
All right, Sibling Revelry is available on Apple, Spotify, Google, or wherever you listen to podcasts. So why'd I list those? And anywhere. It's everywhere. We're going to play a game with Kate and Oliver later in the show. We'll be right back. We're back with Kate and Oliver Hudson, and you're very revealing on your podcast, so we're going to play a game to see how much you're willing to reveal here. It's called Truth or Shot. I'm going to ask a question. If you don't answer, you have to take a shot of Kate's new delicious vodka. What is the name of this?
This is King Street. As Oliver likes to say, King Street, the queen of vodkas.
The queen of vodkas. All right, let's drink.
All right. But you'll have to answer honestly.
Okay.
Or take a shot.
Ollie's gonna win.
Tell us something illegal you did in high school.
Oh, I mean, everything. Make fake IDs. And use fake IDs.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Don't.
No?
No, take a shot.
No?
It's just too bad. It's too bad.
Really?
Yeah,
I want to say it, but I'm afraid that people will think poorly of me.
Well,
yeah,
then take a shot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Smooth.
So smooth.
Smooth. The smoothest on the market.
Like the day is long.
Kate, what's the last thing your mom did that embarrassed you?
Oh, God. I mean, she did it this weekend. The last thing that Mom did that embarrassed me was she just talked about the first time I told her I had sex. Like, to someone in front of me.
Oh, to someone.
And that was embarrassing for me.
Yes,
I was
of course
like, Mom,
it is.
you don't tell people about me losing my virginity.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think you should take a shot just because that's horrible.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
All righty. All right, this is going to be good for both of you. Name a famous person you've kissed that we don't know about.
Oh, yeah.
All righty.
Oh, yeah.
Who's driving me home?
All right.
Your car service.
Oh, yeah.
I think I know the answer to this, but have you ever smoked weed with your parents?
Yes.
I have too. Oh my God, though.
Headline.
It was a fun game, and we should never have played it.